Update on my head. I no longer look like Harry Potter. Actually, hold on a second. I still do a little bit. But yeah, this morning I did my morning steps, and as you saw, I had a big feast of a breakfast because today is yet another refeed. Yo! So yeah, I'm basically following up from last week's little refeed day experiments just to ensure I am in top condition when it comes to show day, and that is something I am going to be talking about throughout this video because this video is going to be all about my plans for peak week. And for those of you who don't really know, peak week is basically the week leading up to a bodybuilding show where you kind of make changes to your training and your nutrition that are all geared towards you looking the best you can possibly look on show day. And seeing as I am like 100% culture myself, this is something that I've been a little bit nervous about. Like I was nervous about it at the very beginning because it's quite a daunting thing. Like everybody knows about peak week. But at the same time, I wanted like the full responsibility of making a plan. I wanted to put myself under that pressure. And yeah, I think I've nailed it. I hope I've nailed it. But obviously we will not find that out until show day. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a little bit of work anyway, and I will chat to you at my next meal. Okay, it is time for meal number 2, which is gonna be 8 salt and vinegar rice cakes. To be honest, I wasn't looking forward to trying these at all, but I put them on my Instagram story and I got so many replies with people being like, oh man, they're unreal, this and that. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying them now. And the reason that I'm giving them a go is because they're just such a handy carb source that I can eat on the day of my show. Like I can eat them on the go and things like that. Whereas with other carb sources like Cocoa Pops, for example, like I'm not going to be sitting down backstage pouring myself a massive bowl of Cocoa Pops. Like that wouldn't be very efficient. So that is the reason. But yeah, let's give them a go, I suppose. I don't know if anyone cares about a taste test for rice cakes, but it's what I'm working with. And I'm definitely a fan of salt and vinegar crisps, like much better than cheese and onion. And don't even get me started on ready salted. Ready salted is the worst flavor in the world. Just in case you didn't know what a rice cake looked like. And let's go. I'm disappointed. They're definitely not unreal. They smell very salt and vinegary, but they lack the flavor. Just tastes like rice cakes. I think I will experiment with flavors next time. I know there's a sweet chili flavor. There's a caramel flavor, I think it is. I've had the sweet chili before and it's nice. Maybe I'll go back to that. Whoever said these were nice on Instagram, I'm calling you out. Fight me. But let's talk a little bit about the nutritional side of things for peak week. And typically there's 3 variables that people like to change up a little bit. So carbs, sodium, and water. So when it comes to sodium and water, I'm not really going to make any changes in the days leading up to my show. And that is because I just think it's risky business and the potential for stuff to go wrong far outweighs any benefit that I would get from like kind of messing around with those. So on show day I actually will be doing a few little bits in relation to sodium and water, but up until then, no. And then in relation to carbs, I will be making some changes, and that is, as you know, why I've been doing these refeeds. So last Wednesday I took in 350 grams of carbs in my refeed, and I woke up the following day and I felt I looked a lot better as a result of that refeed, but I still felt that I looked a little bit flat. So what I did on the Thursday was I had another refeed. So the exact same as Wednesday, 350 grams of carbs on the Thursday as well. And then when I woke up the following morning, so the Friday morning after 2 refeeds back to back, I felt I looked even better again. And when I say better, I mean like I looked just as shredded in my opinion, but I looked a lot bigger, a lot fuller, and I also looked a lot more vascular as well. So that is obviously the look that I am going for. And with that in mind, so my show is next Sunday. So what I'm gonna do on the Friday and the Saturday is have 2 refeeds. So take in 350 grams of carbs on the Friday, take in 350 grams of carbs on the Saturday, just like I did last week. So I wake up on the Sunday, the day of the show, looking my best. So yeah, that is the plan anyway. I am implementing another 2 refeed days this week, so today and tomorrow, just to see, you know, if there's any further changes that I need to make. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I am just about to do a push session, so the supplements are going in, and a lot of people have been asking me about supplements and what I'm gonna do in like the week or 2 leading up to the show, especially creatine. I'm getting a lot of questions about creatine. So people naturally think because creatine causes water retention in your body that it makes sense to take it out in like the week or 2 leading up to the show. But creatine actually helps shift the water balance in your body to where you want it by putting water inside the muscle cells, so it helps maintain fullness. So I'm definitely not going to take it out because it might help me appear, you know, bigger on stage. And the only supplement change that I am going to make is that I'm going to stop taking yohimbine, which is the fat burner supplement that I take 1 week before the show. So I'm going to stop taking it on Sunday, and the reason that I am doing that is because yohimbine can cause water retention, and not in the potentially beneficial way that creatine does. So on Sunday, that will be gonzo. Yo everyone, what is going on? So I am currently recording this voiceover 5 days out. So I'm coming to you from the future pretty much. And I'm not gonna lie, as the show draws closer, I'm becoming a little bit more nervous, and there's a little bit of negativity starting to creep in. Like, I don't know, I've been having my doubts about my physique, about my posing and things like that, but, you know, at the same time, I do know myself that it is mostly just nerves, and I just need to stay as positive as possible. You know, this is a very psychological sport, and I don't want to fall into that trap this close to stepping on stage. So, yeah, positive vibes only, man. Or what's that saying again? It's like, too blessed to be stressed, or something like that. That doesn't really apply to this. But anyway, I want to talk about my training and cardio set up for peak week, because just like nutrition, I have made some changes. So when it comes to training, the goal during peak week is to recover and minimize muscle soreness for show day, so you can look and feel your best. And this goal is obviously a lot different to a normal training week, where the main objective is, you know, to build muscles. So as a result of this change in emphasis, I am going to I am tapering everything down, mainly by slightly decreasing the weight I am lifting on most of my exercises, and also decreasing the intensity of my workouts in general. So, like not training as close to failure or as hard as I usually do. And my workout split is also a little different, so I will put that on screen now. So you'll see that I'm not training legs this week, apart from a bit of calves and maybe a few leg extensions I will throw in on my push and pull days. And the day before show as well is different. That will be a pump workout where I pretty much just get some blood flowing to all of the muscles to keep them nice and full before stepping on stage the following day. And then in terms of cardio, my cardio goal, for those who do not know, was hitting over 100k steps per week, and I usually averaged around 15k per day. But this week I've decreased that goal to about 10 to 12k per day. And the day or 2 before the show, I'm going to like really focus on being off my feet as much as possible, just to allow for maximum recovery. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my plan in terms of training and nutrition on peak week. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, and let's get on with it. Okay, post-workout meal about to go in. So we have some chicken with a lot of Cajun spice to give it some flavor. We have 450 grams of mashed potato, which is an absolute mountain of mashed potato, and we also have carrot and parsnip mash as well. And in this meal, there's almost 90 grams of carbs, so I think I'm gonna explode. Oh, and I'm gonna add a little bit of sauce as well, and I actually wanted to show you my go-to savory condiments. So we have some Frank's Red Hot sauce, chili and lime. We have sweet chili. We have this classic barbecue that I got the other day. This isn't good. I don't know what it is about barbecue sauce, but companies can literally never get it right. It's just way too watery. It's so annoying. That will probably end up going in the bin sooner or later. Well, it'll be left in the press for like months and months, and then it will go in the bin. We have peri peri sauce, and then we have my breakfast sauces. So the mustard and the ketchup combo, and this is the no added sugar and salt one. And the reason these are my go-to sauces is obviously just because they're really low in calories, so you can add a decent amount to a meal without like driving the calories through the roof. Ooh, Pepsi Max beats Diet Coke all day. That washing machine is so loud, but fizzy drinks are something that a lot of people tend to kind of take out in the days leading up to the show, and I think that is a good idea, but only really if they cause, you know, they give you like a bloated feeling or something like that, because you obviously don't want to feel like a big whale on stage. But for me, you know, a couple of cans of Pepsi Max per day, a can of Monster per day doesn't really do anything to me in terms of bloating, so I'm going to take a pretty relaxed approach, I think, when it comes to that. I'm obviously not going to be slamming them in the days leading up to my show, but 1 or 2 per day, you know, that's fine. Even though I have a huge bowl for my protein porridge, I still watch my oats in the microwave, because I'm literally convinced they have a mind of their own. Like, the second you walk away, the second you get cocky, they're exploding everywhere, all over the microwave. Disaster. I actually have a new addition to my protein porridge: chocolate hazelnut flavor drops from Bulk Powders. They are so good. You don't want to put too much on because they are quite strong, but a few drops, game-changing stuff. Okay, I am going to wrap the video up there, and I actually feel like this vlog was a little bit shit, so if it was, and if you feel like that was 15 minutes of your life that you're never gonna get back, or however long the vlog was, I do apologize. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little insight into my peak week, and the next vlog is actually going to be the show day vlog, which is crazy. I say that at the end of every single vlog. I always say it's crazy, but it is crazy, and the vlog will probably span across a number of days, so it won't just be show day. It'll probably be like the day or two leading up to it. I'm not sure yet, but it will be a long one, it will be a good one, and hopefully it will be a successful one. So yeah, please drop this video a like if you actually did enjoy it, and I'll see you next week.